I hear from a lot of agencies that they have tried outbound prospecting before, but they didn't get the results they were hoping for. Now, there are a number of things that go into outbound prospecting, and funny enough, the messaging is usually the last thing to be considered. You need to think about how you're setting up your domains, the reputation from those mailboxes, as well as the targeting of the leads that you're trying to reach out to and the segmentation of your campaigns. However, today I'm going to talk about cold email copy. I've got 5 to 6 examples that I want to show you, and just to show you how average and poor most people's outreach is. And I believe just with the right targeting and the right messaging, with the right triggers, you can succeed in outbound prospecting. So I'm going to go through a few examples, going to give you my kind of live take on them. I've tried to anonymize as much as possible. I'm not trying to shame anybody, but I do want to show you how poor the average outreach is. And most of these are either agencies or freelancers. So the first example is this one. Let me just make myself a little smaller. So here we've got an emoji and hiring, not a bad subject line to be honest, but then we say hi, but no personalization. So I can tell I'm just on a list, this isn't going to be personalized to me, they haven't even included my name. And then it's I'm Nicole, all about her, we find you amazing, we work with, I'd like to learn more, that's not too bad, but you can see how many I, we, I. Not great from a copy point of view. This would have been far more effective had Nicole just asked me if I was hiring. I'm also a company of one, so I'm very unlikely to be hiring as well. So not the right targeting, not personalized at all. Second example here, subject line is SEO, SMM, PPC marketing. So a lot here really. And then again, no personalization, just hello, not great. How about collaborating with us for SEO work? Don't know if I have a need for SEO work, not really something that's a priority for me right now. And then it goes into saying how I can outsource my SEO services. I don't offer SEO services, so again, wrong targeting. We're working with more than 300 agencies and 1,500 end client like yours. Not the most perfect English here as well. All of our services, SEO, SMM, SMO, PPC, development, content optimization, and mapping. Not sure what mapping is, and I'm often concerned that one agency can't be fantastic at all of these things anyway. And then I would be more than happy to share our previous work details, company information, and provide you with an affordable quotation along with our best offer if you're interested. You can see the formatting is slightly off here as well. No personalization, as I mentioned before. And again, not asking whether this is something that is a challenge or something that's an opportunity for me that I haven't explored yet. Let's go on to the third email. This one landed in my main domain, main inbox. I'm not sure how it did with all of these links here, but as you can see again, hi, no first name. It's very easy to find my first name online. Paid guest postings sell only high quality websites, a bunch of websites. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't even know what they're offering. I'm waiting for your good reply and order. Very assumptive that I'm going to order this as well. Again, could have been much better if the targeting was right, and also asking if I'm interested in paid guest posting, and also finding out whether it's the right kind of, they're the right links for me. For example, Utah Pulse. Not sure if that's somewhere that I want to be building my backlinks and guest links on here as well. So again, just shows lack of research, lack of planning, and pretty poor cold email copy. Email number 4, this one landed in the spam. Subject line is RE price. Now this RE is kind of trying to trick me into thinking that I've replied to an email before, or they've replied to an email before. So I don't think it is the best strategy. Again, no personalization, just straight up, hi. I am a professional web designer, mobile app developer with 11 years experience. I can upgrade, repair, and redesign your website. You can see that the capitalization is slightly off here. May I send you a quote if interested? Thanks and regards, Lucas. Like, completely random. I have no context. I don't know what they can do. And I'm not building anything on my website or needing anything to be repaired. A much better approach would be just to ask if I have any needs when it comes to repairing or building a new website. 97% of your prospects that you reach out to aren't particularly buying at the moment. Only 3% are. Doesn't mean that those 97% of prospects won't ever want to buy from you. So you really want to position yourself as an option for when the time is right for people. Before we get into the final 4 emails, I do want to offer you the opportunity for me to review your cold emails. If you're an agency owner and you're sending cold emails out there, please send me your email to mark@yellowo.co.uk. I can only do about 3 or 5 of these, so it will be first come, first serves. But send me your cold email copy, mention that you saw the video, and I'll do my best to reply to you with some constructive feedback. Okay, on to email number 5, another one that landed in the spam. Hello, no personalization whatsoever. I hope you are well. I am from India. Completely irrelevant. I don't really care where where this person's from. And I hope you are well is just such an insincere message. Just completely cut out that line. We have experienced designer and developer that can do just about anything you need. No punctuation, not great English here. If you're looking for a web app design and development service at an affordable price, let me know. Thanks, John. Again, no targeting whatsoever. They are just blasting out these emails, which a lot of agency owners do. Okay, we've got another one here. Future of business communication, let's catch up in the UK. Bit of an odd, bit of a long subject line here. And now we've got hello, Mark Colgan. So finally, we have some personalization, but I know that I'm just a merge tag. I know they've just inserted full name. It would have been much better if it was just the first name. And then it says, exciting times lie ahead as our VP of sales, it mentioned his name, will be in the UK for an entire month just for you. Absolute BS. There's no way that this person that I've never heard of and he doesn't know me is flying to the UK just for me. So this is an okay approach. You can mention that you are going to be in the country or the city where your prospects are based. But if you do any research on me and look at my LinkedIn profile, you'll see that I'm actually in Lisbon. So I'm not actually in the UK as well. And then I really don't like the copy towards the end. Don't miss out on the chance to harness the full potential of advanced Salesforce communication solutions. What is even that about? Reply now to schedule a meeting during our VP's stay in the UK. Let's unite and start this transformative journey together. No, thank you. I didn't mean to close that one. So this is another email. I'll come back to it. So Mark and Randy 1. I'm not sure who Randy 1 is. Hey, Mark. So, okay, got the personalization. Okay. I hope I didn't bother you with this email. Well, now you've said that, you are bothering me. Just completely cut out all these sort of lines like this. It might be appropriate if you're having a conversation with somebody, but in a cold email, you don't need to say any of this at all. However, if you're interested in to explain a video that has been proven to drive traffic to your website and content viewers into leads, that doesn't make sense. Please reply to this email. We have a 5-step process to create a DF done-for-you video for your marketing strategy. Actually, I have some ideas to share for Yellow O's video. So again, another bit of personalization. So this is a little bit better than the others. Do you have 5 minutes so we can review? Now, the challenge here is that there's 2 calls to actions. Do I reply because I want a video, or do I reply because they have a few ideas that they'd like to share? So this isn't effective. Keep your call to action to just 1 call to action. You're trying to drive that reply. What I'd want to see here as well is some actual stats and some social proof of how their explainer videos can drive traffic to your website. Personally, I hate explainer videos. I think they're a complete waste of time, especially those hand sketched and drawn ones. If you've got a product, show your product. If you want to explain something, go on camera and explain it. Even in the B2B world, we're still working with other people. So, and that landed in spam as well. Okay, so this one is email. Yeah, okay, we get into the last one. Increase your organic ranking. Okay, sent from an Outlook account. A lot of these emails were sent from Gmail or Yahoo, Hotmail, Outlook. I instantly don't take any of those emails seriously. And then now we've got a merge tag in here, which is my email address. Again, red flag here. Dear Mark at yellowo.co.uk. We can help you reach the first page of Google. Now, I know enough about SEO that no one can guarantee that they'll be able to reach page 1 of Google. They might do some black hat SEO techniques, which is very short-term thinking, because if I get penalized, I can completely blitz my website from even showing in the search engines at all. Want to boost your online business? We're here for you, okay? Awaiting your reply, and then they have their name, SEO marketing team. So if I was to rewrite this email, I would approach it along the lines of, hey Mark, notice that you're not ranking for some of your keywords, such as A, B, and C, being the keywords that they could identify that my website should rank for. Would you be open for me sharing a few techniques of how you can increase those organic search results, which will lead to more visitors, more leads, and more sales? Would you be open to learning more? That would have been a perfectly fine email in this case, because what you're trying to do with your emails is you're trying to gauge whether this person that you're sending it to is interested, and they know that they have a challenge, or they may not know that they have a challenge, but you can allude to there may be a problem, a challenge, a pain point they have, and you have a solution to help them overcome it. So I didn't want this just to be totally me tearing down people's cold emails. So I did want to share a framework here. This is the framework I've used to send hundreds of thousands of emails. I've used a variation of this in the last few years. what you can see here is we've got a subject line, and the framework then begins with first name and an observation, and then a question about relevant pain point. Then we translate, we move into medicine to pain with social proof, and then a very soft call to action. So when it comes to observation, it could be something that you've seen on their website. It could be something that's happening to that organization, like they're currently hiring or somebody's new to role. Maybe they've just raised a round of funding. Maybe they've just updated their website and launched a new one. There are hundreds of different triggers really when you think about what you can use for this level of personalization. But if you can't find anything extremely relevant to your solution, you can skip the personalization approach and just go straight into the question about a relevant pain point. Really important to make that transition from that question into alluding to a solution to that pain point. And it's great to back it up with social proof. Now, social proof in this sense isn't saying like we work with 300 companies, but you might want to say we helped X company achieve A, B, and C with our solution. That's a way of giving some social proof and sharing some social proof, talking about how good you are essentially, but you're not showing off and making this email all about you. The soft call to action is key. So you just want to ask for interest and not the meeting. What you're really aiming for is a positive reply. So a variation of, would you be interested in learning more? Is this of interest? Are you open to learning more? These different calls to actions are more likely to get a reply, and it's okay if you get no as a reply as well, because at least you're getting that reply, and it does kind of give some indication to the spam gods that this email is valuable, even though that the reply was quote unquote negative. So that's just my quick take on 8 cold emails. As you can see, they were terrible. I would encourage you to go and review your copy. Feel free to take this framework and implement it yourself. And if you do want to take me up on the offer, like I said, I can look at 3 to 5 agencies' cold emails. Do send those across to mark@yellowo.co.uk. All right, cheers.